name is Steve Stevens, the best sports consultant money can buy. I make more money betting sports than anybody in the world. I'm the one that tells you who to bet. I'm not a bookie, I'm the Bookie Killer.
If money talks, then I got a lot to say. I'm on the grind trying to make $100,000 a day. The game that I pick, believe me, it's a winner. What I know could get you rich, cause all I pick is winners. Welcome to Las Vegas. Money talks, money talks. Welcome to Las Vegas.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You're tuned into the VIP Sports Podcast. I'm Darren Otero, a.k.a. Steve Stevens, the Bookie Killer. Sitting here with my ride-along host, Paparazzi. What's going on this morning, Poppy?
I mean, we're back to business here. It's not a fun time, as we all know that. Not for sports, but we've got some business, and we got a podcast to do for our fans.
Abso-fucking-lutely. Well, the bottom line is, like I said, it's a horrible time for sports bettors and people that used to make money betting on sports. However, guys, there's a lot of big things coming. Sports will be fully back in effect in May with no shadow of a doubt. However, we're going to discuss a little bit on this show of different ways and avenues that we can make money and actually get paid. Don't forget, horse racing is in full effect still. I don't know how long it's going to last, but I have the best horse sources in the fucking world, and there's a lot of money to be made on the horses. So be looking and staying tuned to my Instagram. Probably tomorrow, I'm going to start releasing some different packages and some information on how you guys can get your fix betting on those horses, because at the end of the day, they're still running, and we still want that money. You know what I mean?
Well, we've chronicled in the past here. I grew up racing horses. I have a lot of sources of information, and mixed with the sources you have, we're doing pretty well. We have Jack the Track, who's been here for 10 years with you. So VIP Sports is not just sports, guys. We also do have horse racing information, and it's definitely a way to keep that bankroll going during this time.
Not to mention, horse racing is a fucking mega billion-dollar sport to be betting on. It's not like we're over here asking you to bet Nathan's hot dog eating contest or a fucking curling match that some fucking midget stood up till 3 in the morning handicapping. You know what I mean? Handicap which nut hangs longer, my left or right. I mean, if you're going to sit around with that type of shit. You know what I mean?
He'd get that wrong, too, unless it was minus $4.
Abso-fucking-lutely. We also have information about Ice Cube's 3-on-3 league. I'm hearing some inside information from my sources out here in Las Vegas that they're going to be getting that on here very, very soon. They're going to be doing the 3-on-3 tournaments that you see, you know, the retired NBA players and stuff like that. So I would imagine they would allow us to bet on that as well.
I'm sure there's going to be doing that. I was told also, and through your sources, that they're planning on doing a 3-on-3 preseason tournament. The guys are going to be quarantined over in a house. They're building a court, and it's going to be a tournament. It's going to be cash money to the winners in the millions of dollars. Each player will switch teams, and when a guy gets 3 losses, he'll be eliminated from that tournament. But yes, I'm pretty sure there's going to be odds on that. They're trying to do this for the people. Everyone knows it's boring, but yeah, it's going to be a very good betting opportunity.
Absolutely. And for all those people out there that are concerned, like when NBA and baseball is coming back, I can guarantee you one thing: it's happening in May for sure. Whether it's going to be the beginning of May, mid-May, I have no idea. But it's coming back, and it's coming back in full effect, which gives you 2 weeks left in March, the entire month of April. So, I mean, you're talking 6 weeks, guys. It's not that bad. I know a couple of you guys were asking me on Instagram, well, Steve, what do I do if because I tell everybody, go home with your families, relax, and be happy. They're like, well, what if all I did was bet sports? Well, welcome to my fucking world. That's all I do is bet sports for a living. So I made millions and millions of dollars. However, unlike 999 handicappers out of 1,000 on the internet, my money's longer than a giraffe neck. I could sit at home and hang with my family for 5 years motherfucking straight. You know, all I do is sit on the internet. I done ordered me about 100 steaks, 50 chicken breasts, a bunch of ground turkey, toilet paper, and motherfucking paper towels. And more importantly, bread. You know, you guys, all you got to do is go to freshharvest.com. I got about 11 loaves of bread showing up here on Saturday. So, like I said, man, fuck going to those stores. Fuck dealing with all that type of shit. I went to Albertsons last night. The only sections that are cleared out, you ain't going to find no chicken. Nope. You're not going to find any paper towels, and you're not going to find any bread.
Or water.
Oh, there was water in the store.
Wow.
Yeah, there was plenty of water in the stores. But you know how I roll. I got that alkaline unit at my house. Yeah. So I put them brand new filters in. I'm ready for motherfucking New World Order all fucking day long.
Well, anybody right now also, you want to do a check on which handicappers are real and which ones are not. I don't see a lot of these other guys, the scammers out there, balling right now.
Well, that's what I'm trying to say. Everyone's at their homes right now. Where's all your videos?
Right.
I did a little video last night at my fucking $3 million house. Vegas Dave, why don't you go ahead and film a little thing at your apartment, Mr. Rich Guy? You claim to be balling, you show your fucking raggedy-ass rolls, which you copied me with, and then you live in an apartment. Steve Stevens shows you his family life, living in my kitchen's bigger than your apartment, brother. I ain't trying to call people out, but all these guys that claim to be whales and big-time sports bettors and multi-millionaires, but yet you're filming pictures in an apartment.
Right.
You're filming your podcast and your Instagram in a one-bedroom apartment. But, I'm not here to say whose dick's bigger, even though mine is. It's all about family time, staying together. And the whole reason why I'm doing the podcast is just to inform you guys where we're at from a sports bettor's perspective. Plain and fucking simple. We got a nice show for you today. It's March 19th, 2020, podcast number 257. Want to give a shout out to my boy, the Big Skipper, who's lounging out there in Florida. For those people who think that he was flying back, you got Skip fucked up. I can show you a million pictures. All he's doing is eating 5-star food and sitting on the beach and enjoying sunsets with his beautiful wife and his son.
I've been talking to Skip every day, loving life, disappointed that there's not baseball. I mean, that man lives and eats baseball, as we all know. But told me down at spring break, kids are not really aiding to the social distancing. They're still partying down there at spring break. Skip's having a good time, and no reason to rush back here right now.
Absolutely not, guys. Today's show, we're going to talk about a little sporting news, a little bit of entertainment. You want to get a hold of us, 877-220-6540. We're going to be releasing a little bit of horse racing here soon. For those guys that want to get their feet wet, for all my current clients that I have, you're going to be getting that right off the cuff. You don't have to worry about calling me. If you're my current client, or you signed up with March Madness, or you're with me, period, you will be getting a phone call from me in the next couple days to tell you what to do. I know these people are probably thinking, well, what the fuck does my book take horse racing? Well, we might have to discuss a couple different options of getting you a particular book that does accept horse racing, because there's a bunch of them out there.
Yeah, there's tons, almost every state you can do it in with, and calling VIP Sports or Steve, he'll get you hooked up with the right spot so you can get your action in.
If you're watching this podcast on YouTube, make sure you join the live chat we have in the first of the airing of each episode. We pre-tape the podcast. I'll be on that live chat to mix it up with you guys, answer any questions that you possibly have about what's going on, how I'm living my life, where do we stand with sports betting. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and when you click the subscribe button, make sure you also click on the bell and choose to receive notifications on all the videos we post. And as always, we appreciate all the thumbs up. We read every one of your comments. You can also listen to the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Play, Podcasts, and all other major podcast platforms. Or you can simply ask Alexa, play the VIP Sports Las Vegas podcast. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. I'm going to be coming out with videos. I guess we were discussing either doing a video once a day or a video, every other day,
right?
For lifestyle, but giving you information as well, bringing you into my life, showing you what me and my family are doing over at the house and how we're focusing in and stuff like that. Because I know it's a very boring fucking time right now, guys. I'm actually excited to give you guys videos. I was excited to come here to do this because sitting at the house, watching movies is getting old, and I'm only like 5 days into it, bro.
Yeah, we're here, guys. We know you're bored. We want to give you the podcast, keep you updated on what's happening here in Vegas and around, and still be able to give you money-making opportunities. So make sure you're watching this. We're doing this for you.
And for all you people out there that are doing what I'm doing, sitting home and fucking on my girl all day long, make sure you rub up. You don't want to make any kids during the corona fucking trend that's going on right now. You know what I mean? And
a shout out to one of our sponsors, Blue Chew. Make sure you hit up BlueChew.com because you can get a free sample. You're going to need that right now.
Absolutely. I'm glad you said that. I can use a little Blue Chew. Guys, you're just sitting around fucking all day long. Grab your little Blue Chew, blow your girl's back out, and do whatever it takes to get the job done. Anyway, guys, don't forget those absolute blowout winter hoodies sitting at the house right now. That shirt is one of the most comfortable shirts that I have, without any shadow of a doubt. I made sure I got those American Apparel 50/50s. You know what I mean?
I rocked mine last week on the show, and immediately my daughter Lily said, "Dad, that's mine." I said, "What are you talking about?" Dad, that's mine. I'm taking that. So.
You got jacked. That's Lily's.
I
now.
did.
So for the first time since the outbreak began, China on Thursday reported no new local infections from the previous day. But experts say China will need to see 14 days straight of 0 new infections to be out of danger. Bottom line is, China is where it came from. That weird-ass bitch and all them people were eating bats and spread that shit to every fucking buddy, you bat-eating bitch. You have caused the epidemic that fucking affected the United States of America, and she should be in our shame on you segment, no doubt about it.
I agree. And
you eating bats out there in China? Shame on you.
I wouldn't trust China, no offense, for anything right now. The fact that they say they have 0 new cases, I wouldn't believe that at all. Today, supposedly, Italy now has overtaken China in the death rate, but I wouldn't trust China's reporting as far as having 0 new cases. So for that, I would shame on you for even reporting that.
Well, Donald Trump, the White House is moving forward with, as proposed, a $1 trillion stimulus package that will provide Americans with 2 direct cash payments. Now, I've seen different things. I've seen an age category from if you're born in 65 through 1975 and you don't have insurance, you get a certain amount of money. So I really don't know how that works. However, send me every check you guys want to send the fuck out. You know what I mean? Because I'm going to just save that up and put that on a motherfucking ABW here in about 6-7 weeks.
I'm a little confused. Does it go to if you pay taxes? What happens if you didn't? What happens if you're going through divorce? I'm very confused on how.
Well, don't
you're
be
going to
confused.
get
It's
that.
definitely going to go through the IRS, and if you haven't filed and you owe them money, you're not getting that check till you file. I guarantee you that.
Well, guys, make sure you go file those taxes.
No doubt. President Trump also announced that 2 U.S. Navy hospital ships will be deployed on both coasts to provide additional hospital bedding, access, and medical assistance. For those of you guys that don't know, when you go into quarantine, what they're bringing you out to is a naval base, pretty much, or an Air Force base or whatever, and that's where they're keeping people. I know a lot of people are like, well, how are they quarantining people in the air and just having them drive around in airplanes? That's not what the fuck they're doing.
No.
They're quarantining them, putting them in the fucking airport and dropping them off at a naval or Air Force base where they have all sorts of things that can help you get better, medical assistance, the whole 9 yards.
I think it's a good thing that we're doing that. But, guys, I also think that's a sign, and I think you need to take it very seriously, the social distancing and keeping yourself away for a little bit, because the fact that we're doing that with our naval ships is a sign, guys, that this is very serious. It's going to affect a lot of people, and we need to do what we need to do as a society to try and limit the spread of this.
Yeah, and for you guys that think it's a joke, listen to the fucking president and stay the fuck home, and let's cure this shit up so we can get back. The sooner we cure this and get better, the sooner we resume our jobs and start making fucking money. And if you're one of those lazy fucks that just like sitting at home and collecting unemployment, well, you're a fucking idiot anyway. So, guys like you, just go lock yourself in a closet and we'll let you know when you can come out. You know what I'm saying? But right now, the National Guard troops are helping 5 states. See, to us, it's no big deal. But to these other states, Michigan, Washington, that sees the National Guard driving around, that's got to feel like some New World Order shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But the troops are helping 5 states, the possibility of deploying more troops as needed. I have noticed there's a lot of police driving around. They sure didn't cut the police. They didn't give Metro fucking days off, that's for sure.
No.
I'm seeing more cop cars than I've ever seen in my fucking life.
Yep.
I mean, what are they trying to do? Giving tickets at this fucking time? If I get pulled over, best believe I'm going to jail for talking shit for sure.
Are you telling
I'm doing 10 miles over the speeding limit and you're pulling me over, motherfucker?
Right.
I mean, give me a goddamn break.
I mean, on the freeways the last few days, I haven't seen any cops really pulling anybody over, but I have noticed a lot more local patrolling
Everywhere.
going around.
Well, more importantly, guys, you guys keep asking me, and because I'm 3rd generation born and raised in Las Vegas, what is going on in Las Vegas right now? Well, I can tell you this. The casinos are all shut the fuck down, which has caused a fucking big-time fucking scare. One thing about the casinos, they employ hundreds of thousands of employees. A lot of people out of job. All the local bars. See, just so you guys know, in Vegas, how it is, and by the way, we had our first death 3 days ago from the coronavirus.
Yes.
It was a 50-plus-year-old male. So what we're getting out here is it's the teenagers that are carrying the shit around. From 16 years old till 25 years old, seems like they're the ones that have it.
Correct.
Then they spread it to us, our generation, which are people that heal from it. And then the seniors get it, which are people like our parents, and they get deathly sick, and those are the people that are fucking dying, people over 50. I haven't heard any too many young cases of people dying of young in age.
Not too many. They're starting to be some, but we don't have a lot of data.
But my point is, it's the people, and this is Vegas, guys. If you don't think 18-year-olds are sneaking into bars out here, you're out of your motherfucking mind. By the time I was 21, I was burnt out on the fucking club life and the fucking bar life and all that type of shit. I remember it vividly, my 21st birthday. Like, what are you going to do? I'm not going to do nothing because I'm already burnt the fuck out. I'd been living in a strip club for about 3 years already. You know what I mean?
You needed something new.
Absolutely. But what everybody was doing is they were going to the local bar, hanging out, gambling a little bit. And the number one bar, shout out to my bar, John Cutter's. I know you guys seen a lot of my jackpots that I hit over there. My boy just called me and told me that they're shut down for 30 days. So pretty much all the casinos, all the bars, all the restaurants. I mean, can you go to a drive-thru at Burger King? Yes. But I will tell you one thing that's still open are those motherfucking smoke shops. Those Indian and Iranians don't give a fuck. They're like, I got puffs, I got muffs, they're selling every motherfucking thing. So, you know, if you got your nicotine habit, you're going to be able to get that all day. You know, that's what makes me laugh because I had to come to the office here to grab a case of paper towels. Yeah. Everybody was like, you know, I bought this, I bought that. Well, paparazzi stacked up on paper towels. I stacked up on fucking marijuana.
That was a good move.
I made sure I had me 4 or 5 ounces at the house and some zigzags so I can elevate my mind during this time off. You know what I mean?
Speaking of that, our governor here in Nevada, Steve Sisolak, pretty much closed all non-essential businesses for 30 days. And what that did was that made people rush to go get alcohol and marijuana because it wasn't clear if the dispensaries would be open or if it would just be for medical. So even myself yesterday, I ran over to go stock up a little bit on some marijuana. The line was 100 to 200 people deep. And what the dispensaries are doing now is you have to do an online order. They will text you when it's ready, and then you can go pick it up. So there's no more going into the dispensary, selecting what you want. That's over. So right now, it is pandemonium here for the dispensaries. But I like what you did.
Well, not only that, but from what I understand, the cocaine dealers are busier than ever.
Probably.
They put that thing out on the internet that cocaine helps cure corona. Boy, that dealer's busy as a motherfucker right now, guys. You want to kill corona? You want to kill yourself? Call the local coke dealer. He'll deliver it right to your house, and you can be tweaking out your windows for the next 30 days.
Yeah. Who would have known in times like this, the weed and the cocaine dealers are the ones making all the money.
All I want is a little bit of marijuana. And, guys, for all my fans that know that, you know, I've got sober, I'm still clean and sober. I'm still focused. And even my marijuana habit. I mean, let's be honest, Poppy. I used to smoke 5, 6, 7 joints a day.
Nothing like that anymore.
I can smoke a whole joint throughout the entire day. And there's days where I don't even smoke at all. And I feel better than ever. Yep. So it is what it is. But like I said, everything's pretty much shut down here. Now, you know, last podcast I was talking about, I feel sorry for the people that worked in the stadiums. Yep. People that worked at T-Mobile, all the people that supported the Knights, etc. So just so you know, Major League Baseball pledges $30 million to help support ballpark employees.
Classy move.
It's definitely a classy move. Those are the guys out there grinding, getting underpaid, so guys like us can watch a beautiful baseball game and fucking bet on it and do our thing. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But NBA Commissioner Adam Silver is considered a charity game full of NBA stars to give fans something to watch. Here's the question. You like that idea?
I do.
Abso-fucking-lutely. You guys better beg for that idea. It's going to be no different than an all-star game, and you will be able to bet it for sure.
Correct. I like the creative ideas. I think the commissioners of the main sports have done a great job. I love what the NFL has continued to do business with letting the free agency signings go. It's giving us, the fans, something to have to talk about and everything, but I like the fact that they're doing business as usual behind the scenes because they're showing you guys that it's coming back. They're not stopping.
No, they're
already, life is going to
itching
continue.
to get back right now. So, guys, like I said, if you worry, you're worrying for nothing. You're liable to see sports betting back before you get your job back, is all I can motherfucking say.
That's a possibility.
But anyway, on a more of a softer note,
very
lost a couple of my personal friends. First of all, I want to say to my very, very good friend, Floyd Mayweather Jr., God bless you. I know that you're dealing with a lot right now. And, you know, everyone thinks just because you have a ton of money that, you know, everything goes your way. Floyd recently lost his baby's mother, which was a real good friend of mine, Josie Harris. R.I.P. to you, Josie, and all your family. God bless you. You were a beautiful fucking person. And another personal friend of mine who trained Floyd pretty much through all his highlight career, Roger Mayweather. God bless you, Raj. I know you're in a better place. You know, Roger, you've seen him come in the office over the last few years.
Many times.
But I'm saying he was suffering.
Yeah.
He was diabetes, took him over. They say that diabetes is a devil disease, and it is, because it plays tricks on your mind, and he no longer has to feel weird. He's in a better place. And to Josie and Roger, gone but never forgotten, and we'll see you soon. I promise you that. Hopefully not too soon for me, but there is a bigger and better place out there that we go to, when
They'll definitely be remembered. They left a legacy.
Absolutely. NFL free agency. Tom Brady, suck a dick. I just knew for sure you were coming to the Las Vegas Raiders, you sorry fucking bastard. But it makes sense going to Florida so him and his girl can chill and suntan and jump off their cliffs and go on their little trips and stuff. Fucking faggot. Now I'm like Skip now. Fuck you.
You thought he was moving right next door to you.
Yeah, I was a Brady fan, and now fuck you, Brady. You know what I mean? We needed you out here. But anyway, Tom Brady says goodbye to the New England Patriots and hello to Tampa Bay. Here's some stats so you guys know. Tampa Bay has one of the NFL's best wide receiver tandems, Curtis Goodwin and Mike Evans. Two fucking beasts, hands down, okay? Last year, Tampa Bay had the third-ranked scoring offense and the third-ranked total offense without Brady.
Right.
So this dude is definitely going to add them something over there. He's going to add to their arsenal. Look the fuck out for Tampa Bay, brother. Let me ask you this before we get any further. Who makes it further, Tampa Bay or New England?
Tampa Bay.
No doubt a fucking about it. Tampa Bay was an offensive powerhouse despite their quarterback, Winston, throwing 30 interceptions,
that's why,
which easily led the league.
Yeah, then Jameis Winston last year threw for over 5,000 yards.
Yeah.
Ninth most in the history of the NFL in a season. And they're taking that and putting Brady there. And that 30 interceptions is the exact reason why. Brady will go there. He'll stabilize that offense. Bruce Arian.
And maybe throw 3 the entire year.
Right.
Maybe.
Right there, that puts you as an automatic playoff contender. Smart move. I'm told that Tom Brady loved Las Vegas. And the reason he's not here in Las Vegas is because he figures he's got a couple of years left and he wants to go to a contender. And Las Vegas Raiders are still in that rebuilding phase. And if we had been just a little bit further along, he loved Las Vegas.
Well, he should help us jump it off. And for that, eat a dick, Tom Brady.
Is it a shame on you, Tom Brady?
No. I'm just hating a little bit like Skip. You know what I mean? I wanted him out here because if you wanted to start the season off with a bang, Brady was the guy to do it. Not fucking Mariota, which we'll get into here in a little bit. Yeah. But I'll take Mariota over Carr.
I agree.
I really will.
Different dimension.
Different dimension. You're in Vegas. You got us fans out here supporting you. He's going to have to up his game a little bit for sure.
Yep.
He's either going to up his game and we're going to accept him, or we're going to shoot his ass right on a plane the fuck out of here. I guarantee you that. Tampa Bay went over the total 12 times last year, most for any team. Tampa Bay's defense gives up a lot of points, so expect those overs to keep coming in. They're going to be the new Patriots. They're going to score a bunch of fucking points. They're going to let teams score a bunch of points on them. Remember that, the overs in Tampa Bay. Here's the question. Does Tom Brady make the Buccaneers a legit Super Bowl contender?
I think yes.
I'll answer it myself. Fuck yes. 100%, absolutely Tampa Bay is a Super Bowl contender now, without any shadow of a doubt. But here's the dude that I like to talk about, who I consider the pimp of the year and literally the best quarterback and the best hearted and the best all-around dude who I would love to have play for the Las Vegas Raiders. And that's my boy at ease, Drew fucking Brees. He signed a new 2-year deal to stay in New Orleans. Brees and Tom Brady will now square off twice next year. Here's the question. Is Tom Brady underestimating the challenge of moving from the pitiful AFC East to the more difficult NFC South?
I don't think so. I think Tom Brady's a champ, and I think Tom Brady embraces the challenge. And I think that shows the kind of guy Tom Brady is. He wants to go in there.
Agreed. I think so, too. Tom Brady's always up for a fight. If you know anything about him, bring the strongest motherfucker, bring the best team on him, and I want to beat him, you know? And that's why everyone had his back. Now, for you fans out there in New England, I want to know what you're feeling about that.
Yeah.
You guys supported Tom Brady. I mean, you got Wahlberg, all these guys that are from out there in Massachusetts and all that.
Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck, guys that used to gangbang for him.
Yeah.
How do you feel about him now since he sold out and bounced on you guys? You guys still Brady fans or not? Anyway, if you live in Mass or whatever, let me know. Do you guys still have Brady's back? Or are you burning his jerseys like Cleveland did fucking LeBron?
Yep.
On the same day, Carolina gave Cam Newton permission to seek a trade. Before we get into this, I don't know what's going on with you, Cam, the last couple years. I mean, that dude has more talent than pretty much everybody out there. I mean, I know his offensive line, isn't coming through like it's supposed to, but he just looks like shit the last few years. Like, He'll play a couple good games, and you're thinking, there's the old Cam.
Yep.
And then they fucking suck a good old-fashioned cock.
Yeah, he got him to the Super Bowl, started dressing in these outlandish outfits, and then all of a sudden just went down, down, down.
You think Cam Newton's taking in the ass? You think he's got gay tendencies? You think he's secretly sneaking in that fucking men's gay bar or what?
I don't. I think Cam Newton does have the talent. Maybe injuries have affected him, and that could be part of it. I'd love to see Cam Newton return to the Cam Newton
So
that
an
we
injury's
know
going to
there.
make you wear a pink suit and a G-string?
I don't know about that part.
Well,
but-
I'm just trying to tell you, man. I don't know what it is, but he doesn't have the same heart that he used to have at all. So, it is what it is. But anyway, Carolina gave him permission to seek a trade, which I would have did the same. Panthers signed Teddy Bridgewater for 3 years, $63 million. Cam Newton is confused and not happy. Well, fuck, you shouldn't be. If I was Cam Newton, I'd be like, how the fuck are you going to bring him in and give him $63 million when I've proved myself to your team, brought you to the Super Bowl, earned my stripes over here? So I agree with Cam on that. I would be mad as a motherfucker too. Bridgewater, when you line them up side by side, I don't know, man.
I mean, Bridgewater did an excellent job last year with New Orleans.
But
It's a puzzling kind of move for Carolina. They have Cam Newton. Cam Newton supposedly was just getting
But how do
healthy
you
last
sign
year.
like his twin brother?
Right, for
It's the
$63
exact
mil.
same type of quarterback.
Yeah.
You just roll with Cam if that's what you're going to do.
It's puzzling. Carolina's made a lot of puzzling moves. So
But Cam Newton has struggled to produce at times and has struggled to stay healthy. Here's the question. Do you like the move by the Panthers bringing in Bridgewater?
I like Bridgewater. I think
I
Bridgewater.
like change.
I like change, and I like the way Bridgewater's played. So if you're going strictly on bringing in Bridgewater based off
He's
his
a big
merits,
boy,
Yes.
He's a big boy,
I like that. Do I think Cam needs a new start somewhere else? Yes, and I'd like to see that.
Correct. But I do think it's a little weird bringing like a twin brother in to replace.
Yeah,
They're-
I agree.
the mechanics of those two are almost identical.
Right.
Except for Bridgewater hopefully doesn't get hurt as much and has a little bit more heart because he's younger.
Yeah, for Carolina, you got a new coach. Their captain on defense, Luke Keuchel, he retired and stuff. So Carolina's got a lot of new changes. So I think you need a new face in there. We do have some breaking news, though. Top rusher, not this past year, but the year before in the NFL, Todd Gurley.
Gone.
Of the LA Rams is gone. They just cut him. Breaking news. See you later, Todd. That shock you?
Abso-fucking-lutely. Are you
too.
kidding me? That dude is a fucking beast.
Me too.
So they cut him. What happens now?
He's definitely going somewhere else. I mean, maybe the injuries to Todd.
Could we use him over here?
Yes. How do you not grab a guy like Todd Gurley?
I have no idea.
I mean, you definitely bring him in, and unless he's really fucked up,
You
yeah.
know how much money that motherfucker made us, dude?
Yeah.
The fucking Rams were
Yeah.
fucking covering and fucking going over like there was no fucking tomorrow.
He's welcome here anytime.
Oh, come on by the podcast, man. I'll roll up one of those Master Closer Kush joints for you, and we'll sit here and talk some shit, buddy. Might even put you on the phone, show you how to make a fucking $500,000 a year. You know what I mean? Or if you're on Skipper's level and you got that mouthpiece, maybe you can make 7 figures a year. You know
Yes,
what I mean?
sir.
But anyway, so here's some entertainment news. Speaking about faces, according to the show Botched,
Which
on
our
the
good
E!
friend
channel.
Frenchie's been on 2 or 3 times.
Correct. Dr. Terry Dubrow, Hollywood celebrities are using the outbreak as the perfect cover for some cosmetic surgery. I know all about Hollywood. When you have contracts with people and you're doing stuff, you're not allowed to get any surgery. You're not allowed to change your look. You're not allowed to do nothing, especially when you're under contract.
Correct.
Well, I mean, due to this outbreak of the coronavirus, everything is null and void right now.
Yep.
I mean, there's some fine lines here. So all these celebrities, want to go get those wrinkles taken out. They just got to make sure when you get your face lift, you get it by the right person.
Right.
Because if you come out looking the wrong way,
Can't do
you're
it.
fucked and there
Yeah.
ain't no one going back. You know what I mean? But anyway, Dr. Terry Dubrow, Hollywood celebrities, he's saying there's an outbreak of people that want to get cosmetic work. He says his Orange County office is flooded with calls from celebrities looking for facelifts because no cosmetic surgery is allowed currently in LA County. Did you know that?
I did because certain counties have banned non-essential surgeries and stuff like that.
Dude, you know how serious a fucking facelift is?
Yeah.
A lot of time you have to go recover in a hospital
Right.
or another unit, and what they're saying is there just isn't any hospitals to do that. So anyway, Dr. Dubrow thinks facelifts are a mistake right now because of the possible complications from the procedure, number one, which can interfere with hospital treating COVID-19 patients. So to all you guys out there in Hollywood, chill out on your facelifts, your titties, your dick extensions, or whatever the fuck you want to secretly go do right now, because we're trying to cure up the COVID-19 and the corona. And the quicker everybody stays the fuck home and minds their business, the quicker that we get rid of this and we get right back on the fucking grind.
I want to give a shout out real quickly also to Elon Musk. Elon Musk said today if his Tesla plants need to start making ventilation machines or whatever medical equipment, he's all in for it, and he would do that if the president asked.
Well,
so I want to give a shout out to Elon Musk for
Well,
that.
you don't need to have the president ask. Just do it, motherfucker.
I
Start sending
agree.
them over and show what kind of real guy you are. You don't
That's
need
true.
no permission.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Las Vegas Raiders signed veteran tight end Jason Witten, which I like him, you know what I mean? And I knew when he was announcing he wasn't done. You know what I mean? You could just tell he wanted to get back out. He has heart of a fucking...
He's seen his better days physically, let's be honest.
Correct, but he has the heart of a
and
lion.
leadership.
He's an OG,
Yep.
and he can give our team leadership and a little bit of knowledge of being in the game, and he's definitely a veteran.
I agree.
So, also, quarterback Marcus Mariota, welcome to Vegas, homeboy, is all
sir.
I can fucking tell you. I like you. I think you're a good dude. However, Vegas can fuck you up. So I suggest you stay focused on playing football in the team and don't worry about these extra curricular activities that go on out here in Las Vegas.
I think Mariota, his style of play and being able to run in John Gruden's system is going to be successful.
Well, that's what I was going to ask you. You think John Gruden can revive Marcus Mariota's career?
Yes, 100%.
I think so, too. Remember, Mariota did guide Tennessee to the playoffs a few years back before getting benched, and Mariota is in his prime. Here's what I want to ask my Raider fans. Would you rather have Derek Carr or Mariota? Because right now we have them both, and I have a feeling Carr is going to be starting, and Mariota's just going to be sitting there. How do you think they use him?
I think they use Mariota more like in a wildcat kind of offense, but I think if he can fit into John Gruden's system, I think he might be the starter. I think it's Derek Carr's job right now, but that job is open if Mariota can outplay him. And I think if John Gruden can get kind of a run and shoot kind of offense where he can get Mariota out of the pocket, I think Mariota will be the better quarterback.
Agreed. So like I said, guys, there's nothing to worry about. Like I said, sports will be in full effect here in May. However, we're going to do a little horse racing now. There's a lot of money to be made in riding with these fucking ponies, and I'm going to release them out to you guys as well. Hopefully the 3-on-3 tournament, Ice Cube, personal friend of mine, true boss. Hopefully he gets that set up, builds a nice little atmosphere where they can have the players, some filming, and give us an opportunity to bet on some sports, because that's legitimate sports betting right there as well.
Yep.
These guys are out there getting paid cash, which means they're going to play as hard as they fucking can to get the job done.
Correct.
There's actually more guys that want to fight on the 3-on-3 league than there is in the NBA, because these motherfuckers get paid when they win.
Right.
And there's some different rules to make sure that you go all the way through. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But guys, like I said, it is what it is. Please stay home for the next 30 days. It's not a fucking joke. If you got nothing to do and you're bored, just stay home. I want to give a message out to all the NBA players, because I know you guys are looking to fuck like crazy. Make sure you wear rubbers, or use my tactic. Hit the ass and keep your cash.
And get that Blue Chew.
Yeah, and grab a little Blue Chew out there as well. What happened to our Blue Chew?
I don't know what happened to our Blue Chew.
We didn't get the Blue Chew ad?
No, we didn't get the Blue Chew ad
That's
today.
crazy. Well, anyway, guys, you want your dick hard as a rock, you want to get back focused, you want to blow your girl's back out, make sure you go to BlueChew.com and pick up your free
sample. You got to put in VIP Sports, either VIP or VIP Sports, and you'll get a free sample. Go to their website. Very simple, very right to you. I've gotten it. It works. Definitely try BlueChew.com, especially when you're going to be home for the next 30 days.
Right, and if you think you're broke now, you need to take that in consideration before you blast inside your girlfriend or your wife, because the last thing you want to do is make a kid during this offseason. That way, when you get back to work, you're going to have even more bills. You know what I mean?
Correct.
But to all the Major League Baseball players out there, do your thing. Everybody out there in the sports field, do your fucking thing. Relax. I don't care if you're in your backyard, though. You better start practicing.
Yeah.
And I've told you guys this before. Major League Baseball is the hardest sport to take time off and come back and be good. You seen Bryce Harper last year, mad as a motherfucker when he seen Washington Nationals, the team he just left, had a chance of going to the World Series. He watched them go to the World Series. Then he proceeded to watch them win the World Series. And you know what he did? He started training soon as his fucking season ended, because that's what true beasts do.
Yep.
So just remember, guys, all you baseball players, stay focused, stay loosened up. And to all you NBA players, just keep fucking like you normally do anyway. Smoke that weed. And more importantly, make sure you wear rubbers. And if you don't, hit that ass, because otherwise these girls will sue you and take that cash. You know what I mean?
Amen.
Other than that, guys, like I said, we're rolling. Ain't nothing stopping. My advice, I said it 100 times, stay at the house so we can clear this disease the fuck out and get back on the grind. In the meantime, I'll keep coming up with videos at the house or whatever I'm doing to bring you into my life, give you guys updates about sports betting. But hey, I feel fantastic. I said it last show. I'll say it again. 999 out of 1,000 of you sports bettors are all-out degenerates that bet every fucking day, that bet the wrong thing. You don't know how to manage losses. You don't know money management, and you don't know discipline. So it's a good thing that you guys are forced not to sports bet, because you get a chance to finally step back and look at your degeneracy habits that you have and learn from them. That way, when play resumes here in 6 weeks, you call me, and I'll show you how to do it the right way and make more money than you've ever imagined, and actually use sports betting as a second income rather than a source to spend your main job's income, if you know what I fucking mean. Sports betting's not supposed to be about working your ass off all day and then giving the money to the bookie.
No.
You're supposed to work your ass off all day, make money, use that money to invest to make a second income in sports betting. Not lose your first income, guys. Wake the fuck up. So at the end of the day, I'm confident we'll be back grinding in May. We're going to bet some horses here in the next couple days. Make sure you stay tuned. And I'm just going to stay on the grind and give you guys every single piece of knowledge I know to help you make money. And during these times, get secure with your family, bond with your family, motivate each other, inspire each other. You know, during these times, man, you got to have words of wisdom. You know, I mean, if you got 2 little kids like I do, I know they're running around the house absolutely fucking crazy. My kids need to be on the move constantly. You know, when I tell them that we can't go to Dave & Buster's because of the corona, they're like, fuck that. They don't really understand it.
Right.
So get some arts and crafts. You know, this isn't all about you sitting at home drinking fucking wine and talking to your friend on the phone all day, stressed the fuck out. This is a time to bond with your family.
Play some card games, some board games.
Play some board games. Get your shit together. Play with the family. Get your kids some arts and crafts. Let them use their fucking mind. A mind is a terrible thing to waste, and we want to make sure that nobody wastes their mind.
And stay positive, guys. Keep positive.
I've been telling you guys you have to stay positive. Like I said, you can always call the office. If you need to talk to me, the phones might even be transferred to my cell phone every now and then throughout the day. But guys, like I said, we will get over this. Everyone will get their job back. We'll get back on the grind. We'll start making more money than you've ever imagined. I've released Master Closer 101. We start selling it Monday. So for all those guys out there, remember this: sales rule the world. There ain't a better product in the world right now that you need to buy than Master Closer 101. You sit at your house for the next 30 days and learn how to be me, the best salesman in the motherfucking world. That should be just as essential as you buying bread and motherfucking paper towels. Master Closer 101.
That could be the best 30 days of your life.
This could be the best 30 days of your motherfucking life. I show you how to wake up in the morning. I show you how to do mindset. I show you how to get focused. I show you how to leave your problems at the door. I give you everything from A to Z on how to be the best salesman in the world. So my advice, guys, like I said, while you're sitting there for 30 days, up your game a little bit to another fucking level, because you deserve it. On behalf of VIP Sports and myself, we love you. Stay aggressive, stay safe, stay focused, and remember, if no one else loves you, I do. Talk to you soon, guys. Peace.
If money talks, then I got a lot to say. I'm on the grind trying to make $100,000 a day. We play with big cash and we blowing money fast. Riding in a plush Benz trunk full of money bags. I need a G for every light bulb on the Vegas Strip. Naked bitches in my mansion dancing to some player shit. Made a grip on the grind, but I started out with nothing. Dealt me a bad hand, but I still won bluffing. I'm Steve Stevens. I make G's when I'm sleeping. Some cowards shot me up cause they ain't want to see me breathing. Nice try, but my bosses never die. Fresh out the hospital, stitched up, getting high. In the game that I pick, believe me, it's a winner. What I know could get you rich, cause all I pick is winners. I ain't perfect, I'm a sinner. All about making wages. We love to gamble out here. Welcome to Las Vegas. Money talk.